Hello everybody, in this video we're going to take a look at how to defeat the Act 2 Elite, the Gremlin Leader, using a silent that is at unlock level 4. The current deck that I am building is going to ultimately end up being a power deck or a high cost card deck, starting off with things like the Bouncing Flask and 2 Predator cards, as well as the Sneaky Strike. So we're going to be building some higher cost cards. The reason being is I'm currently using the Snecko Eye, so we're banking on the fact that some of those things will come down in cost, get us some 0 and some 1 cost to ultimately mix in some high-powered attacks for cheap. Combine that with the ability to draw more cards on the opening turn. You can see I have a number of cards out there already. Obviously, there's some trade-off. Some people don't like using the Snecko Eye. I'm generally not partial to it. I like the control more than not. You have to have a good deal of card draw for the Snecko Eye to really play a good part. If you don't have a lot of cards in your hand, it can be tough. Same thing if you end up using like Runic Pyramid. Sometimes you can't get through your deck fast enough and you end up just running out of things to play. Other things in play here, I do have the marbles, so I start with them being weakened. Helps out generally with a silent deck if you're using some sort of an assassin build where you open with a bunch of innate stuff. I don't really have any innate skills for him right now, or her. I don't really know if it's a he or she. But the Snecko Eye is going to be a big part here to ultimately try and get some of those power cards out early and cheap. So potions in play here, nothing really that great. Plated armor, artifact, and dexterity. These are, for me, they're basically all throwaway potions. They're just kind of there, and if I get in a bind. The plated armor is, I'll probably use that one right off the bat because I expect to probably get a potion reward here. So I'll take every little bit of armor that I can get here. Defense-wise, where I'm looking at on this run here, I have a couple of campsites coming up here, so I'm not too concerned with taking a little bit of damage. The main thing is going to be getting through this. We're going to do that by playing, appropriate cards. Now, unfortunately, I can't really... Actually, no, I can. I was thinking I had only Bouncing Flask, but I have the Poison Stab. So I am going to play that on him so that I can play my Bane card as well. A little double tap. And then these other guys, I'm going to put a little bit of damage on both of them. So why not kill one of them outright? I just don't feel like it. I feel like spreading it out is going to be a good option for me. And, I'll take the damage. I'm already taking 18. 18 versus 22 is not that big a deal. Alright, so now we can focus on getting rid of those other guys, see if we got any cheap stuff here. Unfortunately, not a lot, but we do have the all-out attack. That's going to finish things off for these guys here. So I'm going to put the damage on the main guy. And then I'm just going to go and do AoE kill. It is what it is. So overall, a good turn. I'm not upset about that first 2 turns. Main thing is I want to kill him. Alright, so Predator still comes out as 2. Really not getting a good draw there. So I guess we're going to play it, take the 2 cards, and see what that amounts to. He's almost dead, so we get another Predator in there, plus a little bit of poison, and he's going to be toast. So 4, 4, and 27. He's not poisoned anymore. Bouncing Flask is coming in at 2. It's a tough call. I have too many cards for the shivs right now, so I have to play some other stuff first. We'll take the block on the shiv. So it's going to be 4 times 4 is only 16. I could kill the little guy. We're going to play a little bit of defense this time. And then I think we're just going to play Bane, just because. Alright, I'm going to let that other guy do his little attack right now, and I feel like I'd be able to kill him soon enough. More expensive stuff, so this is what I want to use. Violence would be a good one. Make sure I can afford it. 2, 4, 6, 7. I can include it into my hand, so that's good. A little bit more expensive than I wanted. He's not attacking, so I'm just going to kill this little guy. Guess we'll just have to deal with it that way. Not what I had hoped for, but, you know, sometimes that's the way you draw it. Free energy next turn. Yes, please. Just do the couple attacks I can do. Wish the energy carried over, but I don't have that, so. But he's going to be dead. I think one more good draw and I should be alright. All out attack. It's a discard at random, though. I want to be careful about that. So 20 there. And poison. All out attack. There we go. So, all things considered, I took some damage, but again, not a ton. I'm going to be able to rest at campsite, and we're going to be fine. So, thing with fighting that fight is to kind of do a cost-benefit analysis of going after the minions. They generally have low health, so if you have some high-powered attacks, you can usually kill them on the turn that they're attacking on. If you tend to be a more defensive deck, it can be a little bit tricky because you might come up with trying to deal 19 out of the 20 damage, and then all of a sudden you take the attack anyways. So something like that, I like to try and keep main focus on the boss and spread the damage out a little bit. By taking that first turn and just splitting it up, it paves the way for AoEs, which I had a bunch of them in my deck. So I felt like I was going to be able to draw on those and take care of those guys without too much issue, rather than focusing all my attack on there and not getting enough damage on the main. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave those below. Otherwise, we'll see you again next time.
Thank you so much for watching this video and supporting my channel. If you like this video, please show your continued support by hitting that like button, and be sure to check out both my YouTube channels for new content all the time. And always remember, peace is a lie, there's only passion. We'll see you next time.